Well, time is ticking. It's time to get your act together to be part of Relay for Life in the Lima. And joining us today to tell us about all the exciting activities and the big celebrations, we've got Cheryl Nagy. And thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so on your shirt, we've got a great poster here. I mean, for 40 years, this has impacted the American Cancer Society with research and things. I mean, tell us about the importance of this.
Absolutely. In 1985, Dr. Gordy Klatt did a solo relay. He walked for 24 hours and he raised I think it was like $37,000. And here we are, fast forward 40 years later, the money has funded, I think it's like 63 Nobel Prize winners in cancer research. And a lot of this money goes for patient support, patient programs, but the big thing is research, obviously, to find a cure or control.
Right, yeah. Now, the whole relay's been 40 years, but we've been 31 already,
31,
right?
yes,
wow.
yes. This is our 31st year in 6 weeks. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, exactly. So it is going to be on June 13th, Spartan Stadium. Give us a little bit of the details about the day.
Yeah, it's going to be June 13th, 6 p.m. is when we start the opening ceremonies, and Mayor Smith is going to be there with the proclamation. And also then we do a survivor's lap because that's the way we kick off our relay. Yes. And so it'll be a lot of fun. There's a lot of on-site fundraising. We've got, I think, between 13 and 14, maybe 15 teams so far this year signed up. And every team does a little bit something different for fundraising. Some of the teams are actively fundraising now because a lot of our fundraising is done before the event. So we've had teams that have raffle baskets. Some of us have had dine and donates. So we've done a little bit of everything to help raise money. And one of them my husband really likes is you save dimes for the kiddos. And they put dimes in a water bottle. And if you fill that 16-ounce water bottle up, that's $100.
Oh, wow.
So it's very easy to raise money, and every dime counts. So we have a lot of different creative ideas. It doesn't have to be anything super big, but just keep raising.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned you had a pretty good amount of teams, but you could always use more, right?
Absolutely.
So still get your team together now?
Yes, there's time to still do it now. In fact, I was just in my relay email and I see we just got a new team, but I haven't investigated it yet. But we also have support from the community. Like 4 different school systems are having mini relays this year. And so that's exciting. I think Bath's is like May 9th, and then there's other ones the rest of the month of May pretty much. And it goes along with field day at some of the schools or whatever. But again, they're all out there raising money to help the cause. So that's great.
Well, even kids, they've been affected by cancer.
Right,
somebody or another child, a classmate. And so everybody really has been touched by it.
In fact, one of our teams is a 6-year-old girl named Remy. And her team is Team Remy, and it's called a gold team. That's what they call childhood cancer team. So Remy's mom, Jen, is out there raising money to help Remy, and Remy is a student at Bath.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
You mentioned it kicks off with a survivor lap because that is so important. And you also have a dinner right ahead of time. So let's talk about what survivors need to do to sign up ahead of time to be part of that.
Yes, there's 2 different things that survivors, we need them to do. If you've not received an invitation, say you've been to the dinner before, there is a number you can call to get registered. And I think you guys have that number. It's very important that you call to get registered for you and a guest to attend the dinner. It's hosted by Dr. Harrington and the folks from St. Rita's Mercy Health. And they always do a great job with that dinner. It's a lot of fun. Registration starts at 3:45 with the dinner starting at 4:15. We want the dinner to be done so that all the survivors can get back to the stadium by 6 o'clock for the survivor lap. Now, if you also want, survivors are eligible to get a free t-shirt. Looks just like this one, only it's purple. And you have to call the toll-free number for that. So it's a 2-step process. So make sure that you get your t-shirt ordered, make sure you get registered for the dinner because both of them are to celebrate the survivors.
Right, yeah, and that's the great thing, that we're getting more survivors.
Yes,
and
we
that
are.
is due in part because we're raising the money through the relay and other things, right? So that's important that we're
very happy with that too, because our relay, like we said, has been around for 31 years. And we have, by far, we've been told this by our American Cancer Society staff partners, that our relay has the highest amount of survivors in our area. So that's wonderful. It speaks high to the Lima community and making sure people get there because we want to celebrate them.
Right.
We also take time to remember those who aren't with us anymore. We have the luminary service at dusk, and it honors survivors, but it also remembers those who aren't with us anymore, which is equally as important.
Right, exactly. All right, so it's June 13th. Get your teams together. Be there 6 to 10 at Spartan Stadium.
Yes.
Just come and cheer on people and just have a good time. Because
and there's all kinds of games going on. There's always something happening at the relay. It's never dull.
It's never a dull moment. All right, June 13th. Cheryl, thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.